Welcome friends. Today we are going to speak about jewels. No, not these gems, not these jewels. Okay, jewels that you put into your gear to increase its effectiveness. These jewels, okay, these jewels. So we will be speaking about these jewels. We will speak about why we should be using them, how we should be using them, from where we will be getting the jewels from, and also I as and when the video progresses I shall be giving you my suggestions and my recommendations on which jewels to use. Some jewels are more effective, some jewels not so effective. So by the end of this video you should be able to have the answers to these questions as to how to use the jewels, why to use the jewels, from where you get the jewels, and which jewels are most optimum, which jewels are the best to be used in my opinion. So let us begin. For the sake of this video I will take this as an example. Okay, this particular gear, alright, Fiery Tomahawk, this is the main hand, and as you can see I am getting these stats on the Fiery Tomahawk, that is 20% cavalry attack, infantry attack 15%. Let's disregard this 0.1% for now, and ranged attack 11%. So instead of 10.9 we will consider this as 11. But if you notice, if you go across to the classic mythic Fiery Tomahawk, that is if you go across to the normal Tomahawk, which is for the mythic grade. So let's go over here, let's see what the normal without jewels Tomahawk has to offer. At mythic without jewels the Tomahawk gives 14%, 9%, and let's consider that 4.9 as 5%. So you see the increase that I have got. Now my cavalry is 20%, not at 14%, infantry is 15%, and range at 11%. So you see how much my effectiveness of this gear has increased. So let's just come here once again. I'll show you over here these jewels. Okay, I have put in these jewels. So from 14% now at cavalry I am getting 20% because of these jewels. Infantry instead of 9% I am getting 15%, and range instead of 5% I am getting 11%. That is the kind of increase these jewels have given me. Each of these blue jewels is giving me 6% increase. You see this? Each of these blue jewels is giving me 6% increase. That is why we should be using jewels. Okay, they increase the effectiveness and the power of your gear very much. Okay, they really nicely increase the power of the gear. And to show you the benchmark, to have a good comparison, to actually understand how much they increase, we will go across to a level 60 gear, which is a very popular main hand, because we were considering main hand. Fiery Tomahawk is a main hand, so we will consider Skull Crusher, which is a main hand. And let's just come across over here and let's see at purple what we are getting from the Skull Crusher. 13%. All right, we are getting 13% attack. Okay, so that is cavalry, infantry, and range 13% at purple without any jewels, of course. But what I'm trying to say here is with jewels my Fiery Tomahawk is giving me 20% cavalry, 15% infantry, and range at 11%. So basically if you see, my Fiery Tomahawk with blue jewels is better than, arguably, in both the cases, not in the case of range but in the case of cavalry and infantry, much better than a purple level 60 main hand, that is Skull Crusher. Okay, so I'm getting 5% more, no sorry, 7% more cavalry, 13 and 20% my Fiery Tomahawk was giving me. So that is 7% more on cavalry, 2% more on infantry. Okay, So when we say consider 13% army attack, that is infantry 13%, my fiery tomahawk was giving me 15% infantry attack, so that is 2% more, and for range it is only giving me 2% lesser. So this is at purple. Now just let's check out at gold. You see this gold? My fiery tomahawk was giving me army attack 20%. You see this? My fiery tomahawk is also giving me 20% for cavalry. So for cavalry it is equal to, for range and infantry it is lesser. So my point over here is, if you have a mythic level 40 gear, for example this fiery tomahawk, and if you are able to put medium, that is blue colored jewels in that, this is arguably almost better than the purple main hand that we just saw, without jewels of course. Alright, so again the point here that I am making is, try and get your level 40 main hand with some jewels, okay, inlay some jewels over there. So by the time you can get this main hand of your level 60 up to, let's say, at least purple, you should be in a position to use your level 40 gear with approximately the same kind of stats. Alright, because this is taking time. This will take time, trust me on that. This will take time. So here also of course you can go across and inlay your jewels, but if you inlay the jewels here, again it makes little difference. Alright, we have just seen that you need to at least get this to round about blue or purple and then inlay those same jewels. Alright, you can do that and then you will be getting some real nice benefits. So that is one part of it, how effective the jewels are. Another part is, can you inlay the same jewels? Okay, I wanted to show you that, that is why I made this video. Now let's take this example, cavalry fear drum that I am speaking about. This is basically a very nice cavalry accessory. I have a blue jewel over here, that is blue cavalry attack. Okay, now a person may feel that I will input another blue jewel over here, so I will get even more better cavalry attack statistics. Is that possible? So let's come over here, and I have one blue cavalry attack jewel over here. I select this, I say inlay. See this error? You can't inlay two identical jewels. I'll do it once again for you. So I have already one cavalry attack jewel that is blue colored. I come over here and I want to inlay another cavalry attack jewel that is blue color. I say inlay. You cannot inlay two identical jewels. It will not allow me to inlay. So does that mean I can inlay a green jewel? At least some statistics I will be getting. Instead of 6%, I can get 3%. So let me try that also. See, again the error. You cannot inlay two identical jewels. What it means is, regardless of the color, no matter which color I am using, if I have installed one cavalry attack jewel, I cannot put another cavalry attack jewel in the same gear, in the same accessory or main hand or legs or whichever accessory it is or whichever gear it is. I cannot put the same jewel again. Alright, this is a one-off case. While I am on the topic, I'll inform you, this is a one-off case. I would recommend, strongly suggest you only concentrate on attack jewels. Okay, but as you can see, I have two extra spaces regardless of this engine attack jewel, and cavalry attack, this fear drum any which ways gives me siege engine attack, which was at 6%. So I thought might as well let me increase that, which is given by default by the accessory, since I had this blue jewel. So from 6% I brought it up to 12%. So that is just because I already had it. Okay, so this is another suggestion. Try and increase that part of the accessory or the gear, or rather the gear which is already provided, in this case siege engine attack. Okay, so it will help you over there also. So we have seen we cannot input the same kind of jewel, and we have also seen what we may include in another extra slot that is available to us. Here you may include infantry also. and you may also include range. So this drum will give you 6% infantry and 6% range, depending upon which color you use. I am considering the blue color since I have blue colored over jewels over here. So you can use it that way. In fact, I think I have done it that way for one honeycomb chaps. I'll show you for that. Okay, see, here we go, not this one, honeycomb chaps, the one below this. Okay, now if you notice, honeycomb chaps will not give you infantry. Okay, okay, I'll show you that. If we come over here, basic gear of honeycomb chaps will not give you infantry. Where is that honeycomb chaps? When you want it, it never appears, and when you don't want it, it is right in front of you. Where is that honeycomb chaps? Okay, here we go. See, honeycomb chaps, cavalry and range. It is not given any kind of infantry statistics. Alright, so we have checked. Honeycomb chaps gives only cavalry attack and range attack, no infantry attack. However, if you go to see my honeycomb chaps over here, alright, I am still getting an infantry attack because I have input this jewel over here. So this is a more all-rounder of an honeycomb chaps that I have got. So you can use your jewels like that also to give those statistics to your gear which otherwise you will not have got. That will help you to make your gear in a more all-round manner and more effective manner. Alright, so this is another way you can use your jewels. Alright, so we have seen how effective the jewels are, how to use those jewels. We have also seen we cannot input two identical jewels in the same gear. Alright, now I would suggest, while we are over here itself, I would suggest please only concentrate on attack jewels. Okay, you see this attack, I would suggest only concentrate on attack jewels. In the rare case scenario where we just saw that siege engine attack was advisable, so over there preferable I used it over there. Otherwise only concentrate on attack jewels on your war gear. Okay, on your war gear only concentrate on attack jewels. Now here there is another jewel which gives a little bit more war statistics. I'm speaking only from the war perspective right now. So ranged attack 2% for blue, that is the worm jewel. If you can get it to gold, you will get 10%, so you can use that one also. So what it means is if you go across to your honeycomb chaps and if you have some more space, not only honeycomb chaps, in any other gear whether you have some more space, like let's say for example over here. Alright, okay, I'm upgrading this one, so I'll show it to you over here. Alright, over here now if I am saying I want to input a range jewel over here, I can input a range jewel. I can also input a cavalry jewel over here. So this terror wire, although it is an infantry attack accessory, I can put in only one infantry attack accessory over here to increase the infantry part of it. After that these two will be left empty. So I can put in a cavalry jewel, I can also put in a range jewel, so this will be a more rounded article, okay, accessory, which I am doing over here. You can see this, I am doing that same thing over here. You can see this, I have already input this jewel. Another upgradation is going on over here. Alright, so that is one part of it. Another part I will show you where to get these jewels. That is a very important question, where to get the jewels. Now purposely I have waited for this particular part because I wanted to show you two things here. One is the dragon arena. Okay, now dragon arena will give you some very nice attack jewels, and there is another thing that I wanted to show you, guild fest. You see this guild fest. Now this is a very reliable way you can get your jewels. Okay, there are another ways also, but this is one very reliable and very common way where you can get the jewel. You see this, if you come across to the guild fetched gifts, you see this infantry attack 3. Alright, now if I just come below, okay, you see this, I am getting another jewel, that is the range attack 4 numbers, and there are still 2 more places. This is the jewel that I am getting. Here also I am getting a jewel. This is, I believe, the range definition def jewel, that is defense. This is the range attack jewels, okay, and I believe there is one more place, okay, here. You see this? So basically what I'm seeing, you can also see the quantity that we are getting 12, and over here you will be getting 7, and again we got some 4. Okay, what I'm saying is, in this guild fest rewards you will be getting jewels. This is reliable and this is predictable. Every guild fest rewards will have some nice decent quantity of jewels. Most of them are white, and you will have to decide which one you will want to go for. And sometimes you get both, like in this instance you have got infantry also. See this infantry. So decide accordingly, plan accordingly, depending upon what you already have with you in your cabinet, and then you can get jewels from here. This is a reliable method, and you can predict this also. Another way you can get jewels in reliable and a predictable manner, only attack jewels also I'm talking about for this particular example, this dragon arena. Alright, you see this dragonite, you will have to collect this dragonite. Okay, I used up my dragonites, most of them in the last time, but you can use, see this jewels. Alright, look at this, dragon cavalry jewel, dragon range jewel, and you have the infantry jewel over here. At maximum they give you 15% increase. So this is another reliable and practical manner that you can, predictable manner you can get your jewels. You will have to keep on collecting your dragonite. Alright, I'll show you my dragon jewels so you will understand that also. Okay, if I come across over here, and I'll show you the jewels that I have. Not much, I just used them yesterday. You see this, I've got 2 green ones. Alright, you can keep collecting your dragonite and you can increase this level of your jewels. I used to not go a lot into dragon arena. The timings of my previous guild were late at night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, so I used to not be able to make it. Now I can make it because of this other reasons anyways. So you can see you have got 2 places from where you can get good jewels. Another place where you get jewels is over here, guild quest and admin quest, but that is only in the junior accounts. By junior accounts I mean 10 account, castle 10, castle 12, castle 15, that those kind of accounts. Alright, over here you will be getting your jewels. Okay, if you increase your castle level, you won't be getting any more jewels, or you will be getting jewels very rarely. But for junior castles like 10, 8, 9, or maybe even 12, 13, 14, you will be getting jewels over here. Alright, so that is unpredictable and unreliable. You will not know when you get the kind of jewels you get over there, and that is unreliable also. So that is one place. And then there are events. Okay, there are events from where you will be getting your jewels. Okay, you can go through these events. I think I may have missed 1 or 2 places, but these are the majority places where you can predictably and reliably get the jewels. I would not want to talk about unreliable methods simply because they are unreliable. There is no point in depending upon those methods. Alright, so that is the place from where you can get the jewels. So we have talked about how to use the jewels, we have talked about from where to get the jewels, we have talked about the identical places from where to use, whether you can use the identical jewels or not. Now there is one last thing that I need to take up, and this is got a differing opinion on a lot of other people. Okay, there is a lot of differing opinion which is going on. whether to use blue or purple or gold color jewels. Okay, I'll give you a clear example of that. You see, this blue color jewel is giving me 6% increase. Okay, 6% increase in whatever statistics. Okay, in this case it is cavalry. So for this example, let us take cavalry attack jewel. I have got 4 blue colored cavalry attack jewels, so we will take that as an example. One blue colored jewel is giving me 6% increase. Okay, so let us see if I come across over here and I have in my honeycomb chaps one cavalry attack jewel, that is 6% increase in cavalry attack in my account. Okay, so let's count. One here in 6% honeycomb chaps, another here in fiery tomahawk I am getting 6% increase. See this cavalry attack. Okay, so that is included in this 20, so that is another 6%, that is 6 plus 6 12. And I have also got another jewel over here in the fear drum. Okay, see this cavalry attack, that is another 6%, so 6 into 3, that is 18. Okay, and I have got one here in my cabinet which I have not used, so for the sake of this example I will count that also, that is 4, that is 6 into 4. I am getting 24% increase in my account if I use 4 blue colored cavalry attack jewels. Okay, 4 blue colored ones. However, if I do not use any of those 4 blue colored cavalry attack jewels, alright, and I upgrade all of those 4 to one purple, what will I get? 12%. So my account will lose 12% cavalry attack if I use one purple upgraded jewel cavalry attack. But if I use 4 blue colored jewels, I will be able to use 24%. I will get 24% that we have just counted. So you will have to decide. Okay, so whether you want to start using all blue colored jewels or all purple colored jewels, or whether you want to wait and you want to use gold color all jewels, because they are going to take time. Okay, you will not get a purple color jewel so easily, or you will not get a gold colored jewel so easily. Okay, they are going to take time, and as we saw, jewels really nicely upgrade and upgrade the effectiveness of your gear. Okay, they make your gear that much more stronger. So you need to decide, okay, whether you want to use purple colored or blue colored jewels. Another thing is whether you can remove the jewels once you input those jewels. Okay, so if I want to remove this, possible, I have done it, and through personal experience I can tell you, you can remove this jewel. All it takes is you'll have to be careful about the color. Alright, so if it is a blue colored jewel, you will have to go in for a rare. If it is a purple one, you will have to go in for an epic, or if it is a golden color jewel, you will have to go in for this legendary. You'll have to use this chisel. Okay, you see this, extract a common rare jewel from an equipment. So it is going to cost you 2000 gems, but at the cost of 2000 gems you can extract that jewel as it is. It does not break up. Alright, it is not like if you break up a accessory or a gear, you will lose some part of the material. No, it is not like that. I have done it myself, and that is why I can say with confidence, you can remove it, the jewel remains as it is, and you can inlay it into another gear, whichever one you want. Alright, or you can even upgrade it. So if you remove, let's say, 4 blue jewels and you say now I want to upgrade them to one purple, that is possible. So that is another thing that I wanted to share with you. So that is all about the jewels. I think I have covered all of it. I don't think I have left out anything. In case I have left out anything, do let me know in the comment section. I will answer any specific query you have. So keep collecting the jewels, keep putting the jewels in the gear. They will increase the effectiveness of your gear. And thank you till the next time. Have a nice day.